Dude, I've never heard this song before. Whatever this song is, it's something from Nintendo. It's all just Nintendo music. It's really good, isn't it? Like, this is really good. This is really good music. Dude, what up, Taco? Welcome to the stream. My Ace? What's up, Temp? Welcome to the stream. Hold up, got an ad. Got an ad. That's too bad, man. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate the man watching ads. It's making me some money. Guys, oh my gosh, hang on. You guys aren't gonna believe this. Hang on. Let's see, can I get this full screen? Yeah. Is there anything? Okay, no, these are safe. Okay. So you might be wondering, you might be thinking to yourself, wait a minute, don't you work on Saturdays? Yes, I do. Yes, I do work on Saturdays. Could not make it into work. Taco with the follow. Thank you. Hug, I see the follow coming in. Hang on. We're gonna get another one. There it is. Guys. Chill with the I appreciate it. I really do. Chill with, oh, someone tuning in on YouTube. What's up? Is that Temp, you tuning in on YouTube? Whoever it is, Wins Animator, thank you for tuning in. Guys, if you're wondering why I'm not at work, this is why I'm not at work. This is my car. I hit a deer. I hit a deer on my way into work this morning. And this is what my ar looks like. So we are here instead. We are here streaming instead. So if you want to donate to the stream, if you want to hit me with that sub or that donate, that'd be much appreciated, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I hit a deer. LA thought you were a responsible driver. Were you, bro? It was the morning. This was not my fault. This was not my fault, bro. Literally pitch black outside. My headlights are not the brightest in the world, which I actually like. I prefer not having bright headlights because I've been blinded by bright LED headlights. I don't want to blind other people. So, but like, I'm driving in the morning, and this, like, right as I'm passing another car, I couldn't have avoided it. I couldn't have, because there was another car in the left lane, so it's not like I could have steered away, so I would have hit that car. And literally, as I'm passing, this deer hops out into the road on my right side, and I don't, like, you'll notice that only the right side is hit, and that's because it had literally just stepped onto the road. I only got it by the neck and the head. I did not hit the body. The body's completely fine. So it jumps literally in front of me as I'm going, and I hit it before I even have a moment to stop, moment to hit the brakes. Nothing like that at all, man. It's completely unavoidable. Yeah, that thing's dead. It's on the side of the road. Yeah, I killed it. I did. Yeah. It's not intentional, bro. I wish I didn't, but it's out there. I saw it. It's laying on the ground, man. Yeah. It's not like I tried to hit the deer. You could have avoided it. It's not the deer's fault, bro. It is the deer's fault. It is absolutely the deer's fault. Bruh. No. If anything, it's involuntary deer slaughter. It's not murder. But, bros. Dude, I'm telling you, there's nothing I could do about it. Oh, my dear. Okay, shut up, bro. I don't want to hear that. Come on. You think you're funny? You think you're funny? Animal cruelty? No. Dude, it's not like I went back and ran over it again. Dude, it jumped out in front of my car. What was I to do? Alrighty, boys. What we're working on right now is this area. I don't know if you remember how this used to look, but who was it? Was it Hacker who was in the chat in the Discord? He was giving me heat, hitting me with some flack because this area of the riverbed is unfinished. So that's what we're working on. We're gonna work on bringing all of this stuff out. We're gonna bring it out over here, and we're gonna finish up this part of the little I guess you'd call it riverbed, lake bed, whatever. But the first step is actually these rocks. So you can see over here on the right, this is what they used to look like. I really just slapped these together really quickly to get a loose idea of it. And over here on the left, this is kind of the more official version, right? So you can see I'm starting with the darker colors, the deeper tones for anything underwater, because it's like wet, you know what I mean? And then we get up into some moss, some mossy areas, and then it finally hits the dry areas up at the tippy top, right? Wait, what the? Monty Taco is currently on a 3-stream streak. Oh, that's pretty cool. I see. That is pretty cool, actually. I did not. That must be like a new thing. 3 streams in a row, dude. That's pretty cool. Thanks for the support, man. Look at that. What a guy. Is this? Yeah, I can chop down. So look, I'm cheap, guys. I'm cheap. Look at this. We don't need any of that. We don't need any of that. I'm pretty sure I do need this. Yeah, because that stair, it is revealed. But we don't need the rest of them. We don't need that. Chop all that out of here. All right. I think I'm going to go get some more sand so I can do the edging here and it won't look so weird. Hang on. I'm going to get some sand. Start calling you Grian? Why? Oh, because I'm cheap. Like... Bro, you don't want to see the extent to how cheap I am. You're finish your builds, bro. I finish them. I put backs on them. I just what happened to all my sand? That's not good. That's not good. What happened to all my sand? Okay, guys, we might have to dupe some sand. Do some sand first. I finish my builds. Well, to an extent. I don't like not put backs on my builds. I just like, look, I'm cheap. See what I'm saying? Like, this whole area is dug out. Like, the floor, when you're walking around up there, there's nothing under you. This here, this is a big clump of obsidian that's holding up all the sand from the lake bed. I'm just cheap, bro. I'm gonna finish my build. I'm just cheap. Pathetic, bro. Come on, don't hit me with that. Don't hit me with that. Pathetic amount of sand. Oh yeah, that is pretty pathetic. Yeah. How do you guys like this? I have a quick question for you guys. I need to put candles on top of these little glass panes, but other than that, is this too crowded? Like, I feel like there's too many. I feel like there's too much coral. You know what I mean? Like, too much coral, too much seagrass. I just feel like there's too much going on. But I want you guys' opinion. Lake bed, too crowded? Should I clear it up? I'm gonna go to my sand duping area. We're gonna dupe some sand while I wait for your answer. It's a bit messy, yes. That's kind of what I thought. Whoa. Got a boogie there. Ugh. Only with the seagrass. Oh, okay, interesting. I felt like the coral was a bit much. Not really the coral? Okay, interesting. Interesting. Bro, all you Java players are about to be like, what the heck is he doing? What the heck? What is this? What is this madness? This is how we dupe gravity blocks on Java or Bedrock Edition. Oop. Works with any gravity block on Bedrock Edition. All you gotta do is get yourself some powered drip leaf so that the drip leaf doesn't fall. Get yourself some sand, place it on top of that powered drip leaf, and then get yourself another portal. So what we're gonna do once we get all this sand placed in, so we're gonna go back and forth through this nether portal here, just in and out and in and out and in and out. And it's gonna dupe the sand every time we come back to the nether. So let's see. And honestly, this is a relatively small amount of sand because I'm pretty sure this works up to like 4 chunks away. So I could make a pretty big area, pretty huge area, and cover it in this whole thing. There we go. Almost done. Hello, Hoglin. So what is that? Just over 2 stacks. So in theory, every time we go into the portal and come back out of the portal, we will be getting just over 2 stacks of sand. And I'm pretty sure, yikes, I really only have 1 shulker. Okay. It's not great, not ideal. All right. Super laggy, but really cool. Yeah. Too much fish house. Too much fish house. Fish. Too much fish. I don't even know what you mean, bro. That's so easy. Super. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, honestly, Bedrock itself is just kind of laggy. It's kind of just what happens when you play on Bedrock. Bro, this is wacky. What song is this? It's Kirby. I knew I recognized the theme. I'm not a fan of the, like, the voice. It sounds like someone's singing it. It kind of sounds weird. There we go. Bot alert. Got to get that bot out of there. All right. I'm actually going to clear my inventory real quick. We're going to go in and out. Corals are fishes. Oh, I see. Yeah, if they're clownfish. Yeah. Okay. Too many. I thought it was too much coral. I think we'll go in and we'll try and clear out a bit of both. Just a bit of both. So what? If we get 2 stacks of sand every time we go in and out of this thing. So yeah, you can see here the sand duplicates itself and it all breaks off. So about 2 stacks of sand right there. If I go back through the portal, I should be able to do it again. I know this is riveting gameplay, just like super interesting. Exactly what you came here for. Let me turn the audio down so we don't have to listen to this portal effect every time. It's so laggy, dude. Audio. What's portal? It's a block, right? Right? No, it's not. That's not a musical block. What is the portal sound? How doth one... Whoa. How doth one remove portal sound? What if it crashed your forever world? I have a backup. Yeah, just a block maybe. Is there just regular block sounds? All the settings are different on Bedrock versus Java. Hang on. Yeah, maybe just block sound. Let's try that. I'm gonna turn that back up. That feels like it's the exact same volume. One of these, maybe it's just ambient noise or something, or I don't know. Hang on. We're gonna get this. Audio. Is it environment? It very well might be environment. I could see that. It's either environment or just regular sound. It's definitely not any of these. That sounds right. It was environmental. It's environmental music. Let's go. What's up, unknown? Welcome into the stream. Thanks for chatting with us. We're duping sand, if you're wondering what's up. This is Bedrock. So on Bedrock Edition, if you take a bunch of sand and you put them on drip leaves, powered drip leaves like what I got here, they will just constantly try and fall but not be able to. And then you can go back and forth in and out of the nether, and it will duplicate them. So fun fact, if we wanted to, we could actually do this same setup in the overworld as well. So like when we're in the overworld here, this is just my end portal, so I don't have it set up here. But I could go ahead and set up drip leaf on this side as well. So every time we go back and forth, it duplicates every time. And eventually I'll set up a dedicated portal that's the only thing it's for, is duplicating gravity blocks. But right now I just use my my end portal. It's very temporary, but anyone else see that sand just like completely not be there for a second and then like spawn in front of our eyes? Yeah, funny thing is, this is not at all what I wanted to do when we started streaming. I'm trying to work on a riverbed, but apparently I have no sand, so I need to get sand to work on the riverbed. Do you know if you can do traditional gravity block duping in Bedrock? Is that using the end portal? Like where it uses a sticky piston to push over like an end portal and then pull it back before it... Is that what you're talking about? Because I'm honestly not super familiar. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe... But honestly, I want to keep my end portal open. Like, I want to like... I want to build something here eventually, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to turn my end portal into a duper. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Java is what I'm talking about. I don't know if that works in Bedrock Edition, but I know you can do that in Java. I don't know if you can do this in Java, what I'm doing here with the drip leaf, but as far as I know in Bedrock, this is like the only reliable gravity duper. But I'm not sure. You might be able to. A little fun fact, this world I like trimmed the edges using like a third party. I think I used the Amulet editor. It's called Amulet. But I basically used it to trim off the excess chunks that I had loaded in around the world border so that I could get new generation when Caves and Cliffs came out. And when I did that, it actually moved my end portal, like my end structure. So I actually have two end portal frames, and they're like almost right next to each other. So this one, the one that you can see when we load in here, is actually the first one. It's my original end portal frame. But I actually have another one off in that direction, which is actually closer to my base. And I don't think I'm ever gonna use it. I don't really have any plans for it, so looks easier to set up. I'm pretty sure it is. Like, I don't know too much about Java. I know some of the differences between Java and Bedrock, but for the most part, if I know something, I know Bedrock. I'm not gonna know the Java, you know. Could try but I probably could. I don't really see the point. Maybe one day I will. Yo, Unknown's on a 3-stream streak. Can anyone do more than 3 streams? Can anyone say that they've seen more than 3 of my streams? I don't know. All right, I think we're gonna go back and forth like one more time and then call it, because I know that this is not the most riveting of gameplay. So we're just gonna get as much as we need and then we're gonna head back. Yeah, we're gonna do it one more time. I used to have a 7 or 8 streak. Missed out. Anyone wanna give me money back? I'm just messing with you guys. I'm just messing. Hey, by the way, the world tour video for this world goes up in 20 minutes. 20 minutes. It's on an automatic post. So, who streams on a Wednesday? Right? For real. Come on. I don't know. Did I stream on a Wednesday? Fun fact, actually, I think my streams are gonna be quite common on Wednesdays from now on. Because hopefully in the new year, I'm planning on streaming this world more often. And I'm going to stream it on my off days, which will be either Wednesdays or Thursdays. So, yeah, super laggy. But we'll clear out the sand and we'll fix it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, that was pretty bad. Had a big spike there. Man, it would be really nice if Mojang fixed Bedrock Edition. The thing is, mobile. It really is just mobile. Like, this has to be capable of running on a cell phone. You know what I mean? That's the biggest limit for Bedrock. At 2 p.m.? I don't know. It seems like a normal time to stream. Come on. A.C.E user streams at, dude, 2 a.m.? That's brutal. Yeah, I started my stream really early today. I mean, dude, come on. Come on. I think everyone knows that sand is probably one of the most valuable blocks in the game. Like of all the basic blocks that don't really have too much value, like dirt and stone, cobblestone, I mean, any of the nat gen world blocks, sand is easily the most valuable. Come on. Hello, what are you doing? Not a hot take. I didn't think so. Like gravel could be up there, but gravel's really only useful if you're using it with sand to make concrete. Like, you know, like I think sand is like easily regarded as like the most valuable nat gen world block. Taco agrees. What is, dude, I don't know. He's trying to kill something. I bet you there's a hoglin in the walls or something that he thinks he can get. Bedrock is crazy, bro. So that wasn't too bad, man. Made a whole shulker of sand in just like 5 minutes or something like that. I don't know what type of rates you can get on Java Edition for your dupers. This one's obviously a lot more manual. They switch settings with the marketplace and don't fix it. Settings with the... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. Now there's... Yeah. Yeah. I really wish that there was a settings button, but now it's a browse add-on. No, I really wish settings was here, but... Honestly, a pretty minor point at the end of the day. I'd much rather them, like, fix, like, the terrible lag of that Bedrock has than fix that. You know what I mean? Like, that's a personal preference. Not a big deal. It doesn't really affect my gameplay too much. But the big lag spikes, I don't know how in the world they're gonna fix it, but that would be really nice. Would love to see it fixed at some point, Mojang. Be nice. Dude, there's a hoglin right here. Why are you not hunting this guy? Aren't these guys supposed to hunt the, like, what is he doing? Where are you trying to go, buddy? I really want to see where this guy's trying to go. Just trying to get this gold? Well, now we'll never know. Stupid idiot. Let's switch that. There is a fix. Type item rum summon lightning bolt. No. Sodium for Bedrock? Dude, I wish. I wish. They just need to, you know, add that. Just give us sodium by default. That'd be nice. Dude, honestly, that's like almost 2 shulkers of sand. That's pretty nice. I'll take that. Dude, guys, so fun fact. The original world tour didn't have this portal, and the video won't have this portal. This is a brand new area that my buddy Bacus is working on. I gotta show you, he's done some good work. Ace can't find where he wants to go, so Ace sent him to heaven. Bro, yeah, for real. He's like, he wanted to be out of here. I got him out. This is an area that my buddy's working on, and it's gonna be like a big Japanese style town. But you can see he's got like this whole hill here. It's like a little island, and he's gonna like terraform it and flatten it out and create walls and turn it into like a Japanese style town. You can see right there he's kind of got like the basics of a torii gate coming together. But I'm pretty excited for this area. I want to see it come together. So yeah, big temple gonna be right up here. Yeah. Chinese. It's probably Japanese. I probably should say Japanese, but I'm not sure, sir. So, town went, dude, for real, right? Honestly, probably in like a year, but we'll see. Do you think that since the Nether resembles hell in a way? I mean, do you know that when the Nether was originally added, like the very first snapshot that ever added it, it was literally called hell. Like that was what it was meant to be. And they changed it to the Nether before like the official release, but all of the pre-releases it was called hell. In a way, then do you think that the overworld is a hell to the Nether mobs? Like maybe kind of like the piglins turn into zombies just by entering the overworld. That's interesting. Like how do they become zombies just from entering the overworld, right? Overworld is heaven for hell mobs? Maybe. I mean, like, but the ghast, right? Clearly the ghast prefers to be in the overworld. So what's up with that? I don't think all Nether mobs would consider the Nether to be hell, but like the magma cube probably prefers being in the Nether. What is the end for hell mobs? That's a good question. Probably, I would say the end is probably hell for Nether mobs, because like, I mean, like there is no temperature in the game, like no literal temperature, but I think the idea is that the Nether is really hot, but the end would be ice cold because there's no sun, there's nothing at all. Like, so I would imagine if you sent a Nether mob through to the end, it would be like literal torture, like the blaze where the skeleton and magma cubes take damage in water. Yeah, I mean, not literally, but like lore wise, I would say that if you sent a blaze to the end, it would freeze to death. You know what I mean? I don't think wither skeletons would care. I think they'd be fine in the end. But definitely like blaze, magma cube, game over. Don't be sending the you know, they hate the end. So here's a real question, and I think the answer is going to be later, not now. You'll notice that the sand over here, I've got the whole thing, like there's obsidian under it. That's obsidian, so that if I accidentally, when I'm excavating the area underneath, I don't accidentally excavate the sand and flood my area. But like that's not obsidian. I don't have enough obsidian to cover this lake bed in obsidian. So what do I do? You know what? I'm just gonna do the lake bed and then we'll come back and do the obsidian later. Yeah. Snowman is a hell mob? No. It would become a freeze? Dude, honestly, I want them to add freezes to the game so bad. Like, honestly, it feels like they already have lore for the freezes. Like, y'all ever notice that the ancient city has like an icebox room? What's up with that? You know what I mean? Like, what's up with the icebox? What used to be the icebox room? What was that for? I want to argue, I would like the idea that it's a freeze. You know what I mean? I think it works well. Hang on. I also need some of these, you know what I mean? All right. Hmm. There we go. There we go. I'm liking that. I'm thinking that's looking pretty good. I'm gonna put some more sand here. Some sand here. There we go. Bruh. Try to say obsidian in one sentence more. There we go. I did it. You're welcome. The warden needs an ice bath to reduce its sensory overload stress. Bruh. Mario Galaxy music. Is it Ace Landscaping? Yeah, I am. That's pretty much what this stream is. That's what the plan is, at least. You guys know me. You could easily get me off topic and sidetracked if you wanted to, but this plan is supposed to be terraform. Do some terraining. I don't know if I like that. I think we're just gonna leave that as is, like this. Yeah. Do we put that there? Do I dare? I don't think so. Well, no, I'll leave it. Oh, I like that. Like that. Yeah, I do have fortune on this shovel. All my silk touch shovels are like broken, so this is my fortune one. I really don't care. It is what it is. Yeah, this is just Nintendo music. This is the playlist that I'm playing from. It's just best of Nintendo music. So, yeah. Oh wait. Yeah. There we go. Okay, buddy. Guys, you need to get him off track. Please don't. No, I like this. Dude, look at this progress. I think it looks good, dude. I'm a fan. Guys, I don't know if you can remember what was here before, but this is just so much better. Like just imagine once I get like some buttons and some candles and some other like really minute details on there, right? That's gonna be fire. And some seagrass in the sand down here. Yeah. Okay, let's imagine like, you know, you're coming down here, right? So you come down here, you're walking along the path here, and you're like, oh, what's over here? And you just kind of stop right here, and you look out. We need some stuff like here. Yeah, I think right there. That's kind of what we're looking for. Yeah, that looks better. Look at that. And then there. And then here. It seems impossible that this is Mario music. This is Nintendo music? It was land before Ace built? What do you mean? I don't know what do you mean? What are you trying to say? Like, genuinely, what are you trying to say? Is that an insult? I don't know what that means. Oh my gosh. Okay, this needs to come down. Like that. There we go. Now it's looking better. I knew something looked wrong. Yeah, we got the same thing going on over here. I'll just do one of these and then you can't tell. There you go, perfect. Bro, I got so much flint. Ace, I don't know if you know, but I know that the next update for my mod is just reworking previous things. Oh, dude, awesome. What is the music called? Like, what's the song? The song is called Azalea Town. The music is literally, it's a Spotify playlist just called The Best of Nintendo Music. The song is called Azalea Town. Dude, that sounds great. I did that for my mod at a certain point, and it was probably one of my favorite updates. Dude, look at the way the beacon light reflects off the water. I love it. It's so good, man. I do wish that the fireflies would also reflect, but the fireflies are just particles themselves, so it kind of makes sense that they don't, which is fine. Bang! Video uploaded. Video uploaded. Guys, y'all should watch that. Y'all should watch right now. Hang on. Let's move this over here. I don't want to dox myself or do something inappropriate. Guys. Right here. Right here, guys. This video, brand new. Go watch it. It's awesome. It's only about 20 minutes. Dude, I worked on this a lot. I'm really happy with this video. Really proud of it. Very glad. Very happy with how it turned out. Go watch that video. Go watch it. Right now, it's the only valid excuse for leaving the stream is to go watch that video. Dude, this is looking great. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of this and how it's coming along. What do I do here? Do I do a slab? That feels good. Do stairs here. Dual slab action like that. We'll put a stair here. Dude, watch us run out of sand. That would be absolutely wild. There we go. There we go. That's looking good. Hang on. Okay, so let's try and imagine. Where's this water flowing from? We've got a few different areas that it's going to flow from. You watching inappropriate things, Ace? No, I'm not. I just want to be careful. Dino! So you like the drawing that I did? Yes, I did, man. Yes, I did. Hey, Dino, that drawing, by the way, is featured at the end of my video. I put it in my World Tour video. Hang on. I gotta show you. I gotta show you now. Hang on. Hang on. Look. Right there. Right at the very end. Right at the very end of the video. It's great, dude. It looks awesome. It actually, so it mirrors the opening. So the opening is like the actual image, and then the ending is the drawing. Right? Same shot. Dude, it looks great. I'm so happy about it. Thank you so much. Hydrate! Okay. I mean, there are actually grass under the sea. I prefer grass. Oh wait, I missed some comments that would explain it. I prefer grass block, but grass just turned into dirt block underwater. That is true. I mean, I could put moss under there though. I could put moss, which I don't know actually. I don't think about it. I didn't even think about that before. Also, all of this is grass. I'm noticing, which is kind of weird. I might change this to moss as well. I tend to prefer moss. This is everyone's daily reminder to drink some water. Yeah, you gotta do that. All right, let me go get my hydrate glass. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. All right, we're back. I don't have my traditional glass. You want to explain where that voice came from? What voice? I don't know. I probably can't explain. You get freaking banned, buddy. Get freaking banned. Get freaking banned, stupid bot. All right. I don't have my traditional glass. I just have this Panera cup. I'm not doing a whole 32 ounces, so I filled it halfway. Here we go. There we go. Ooh. Bot alert bot. Oh, you're right. You're right. Taco is a bot alert bot. We gotta ban the bot. Dude, this is looking good. Maybe it's just me. I like it. Seriously, where do I go from here though? Dude, that looks so good, doesn't it? Dude, I could like, my gosh, it's so good looking. I need to stop. I need to stop. uh Guys, it's not that I think I'm all that. It's just that I wasn't expecting this to look good, so I'm very happy with the way it's turning out. I want to move this. Is getting kind of far. There we go. Oh crap, come on now. Okay, yeah, I need to bring this out and over before I can really get an idea for what this shape's gonna be, I think. We can do that though. Have like nice double sandstone there. And I think, so we can remove that because we don't need it. Guys, this is what I mean when I, like this block, not needed. I can put a slab there and that saves me half a block. That's how cheap I am, guys. That's how, like, look at this. That's a slab. That's a slab. I'm cheap, okay? I'm cheap. All right. Let's see. And then, you know what? Actually, I think that might look better if it's like that. Then we can, that's got to be a full block, yeah, because that's the wall. Then we can slabify here. Put a little slab right there. Dang. Okay, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Like that can go there, right? And then we can get like a cobblestone stair right there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking it. By the way, Ace, if there's anything from your Forever World you want me to draw, I'm more than happy to do some areas for Forever. Dude, that would be really cool. Maybe. I'll think about it. For right now, what you drew really is like, I've had that vision in my mind for like months now. Months. For the last 1,000 days of this world where I've been working on it. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I've had this vision in my mind. This one specifically, right here, the one you drew. I've been modeling this image and working on this image specifically. The first thing I did was terraform all this area right here. Then I went and did like that area, the hedge maze, the fountain, the tree, the visitor, like, yeah, that image specifically. So maybe I'll get another one in mind, like maybe this image, right? And we'll start working on this image and making it look good, right? That would include doing something over there in this area, finishing up the hill there, finishing up this mountain here. I don't know. Not hydrated? Dude, I hydrated, bro. Chill. Quick question. If you were if you were to add an advancement for obtaining a gold ingot, what would you call it? Isn't there already an advancement? No, I was gonna say ooh shiny is the one for bartering. But that was gonna be my my response. So I don't know, maybe pass the butter or something like that, right? As a reference to the old people used to call them butter, you know what I mean, back in the day. I feel like I haven't heard someone refer to gold as butter in a long time, but right now I'm thinking gold rush. Gold rush isn't bad. I would say like raw gold, or like an achievement for holding every single type of gold ore. So like regular gold ore, deep slate gold ore, and then nether gold ore. If they hold all three at the same time, that would be gold rush. Yeah, pass the butter's like the only thing I can think of, man. I don't know. You can find me on your Discord. Find / add me. I got you. Dude, we'll do. Man, I really dig these rocks. I didn't know how they were gonna turn out. I have some inspiration images pulled up. This is the image I used. This one right here. And I think they turned out pretty well. Obviously, I added some more slabs and some stairs because these are like crumbled rocks. They're not like established rocks the way this is. They're not quite boulders. They're just like rocks that have been piled up here. So, a little different, but looks good. Dang. Oh wait, I took the crafting table with me. Hang on. I'm a fool. Yeah, we're gonna put a cobblestone slab here. There we go. I think that's a bit better. Yeah. Hmm. I think I also want a bit more mossy cobble as we work through here. Let me put some of this sand away because we're going to be working up at the top area, right? Hang on. Bro, you're not going to fill the inside? Bro, this is peaceful mode. So I don't have to worry about the and I never sleep anyways because this is peaceful mode. So homie's really sleeping on dude. I'm just saying, like, I understand why some people wouldn't be able to play in peaceful. Like, they would just feel like not rewarded, you know what I mean? Like they would feel like the game is too easy. For me, it's perfect. I love playing in peaceful mode. Maybe put some torches. Yeah, I can do it later. When he doesn't, he sleeps elsewhere. Yeah, I just switch. I switch the game back and forth to easy, and like I'll switch it to hard mode whenever I AFK or need some loot from a farm. But other than that, I just play in permanent peaceful mode. We'll put a deep slate there, I think. And it's too low. I need the moss higher than that. So that's gotta be a tough block then. And then over here we'll put, no, that's too light. We'll use pale oak. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and run like a crack right here. It kind of runs up, is a bit deeper. It's kind of filled with moss, as though when it rains, that's like a natural pathway for the water to come down, right? How does one spell jerky? No E. Jerky. The first one. Fun fact, the pre 1.12 advancement for obtaining a crafting table isn't called bench making, it's called benchmarking. I did not know that. Benchmarking. Interesting. I feel like marking is a bit better. Like bench making feels weird. How mad would you be if someone came along and stripped all the logs in your world? Oh my gosh, that would be cruel. That would be freaking brutal. Oh my gosh. The thing is, like, most of them, I use stripped wood a lot. So a lot of them already are stripped. But, like, this forest, the whole forest, I'd probably leave it. I'd be like, that's fine. It looks okay. It looks totally fine. But, like, this would be white all of a sudden. Dude, actually, dude, I am tempted. I'm tempted to throw some diorite in here to make it look like bird poop. Dude, I think I might sprinkle just 1 or 2 pieces of diorite in here to make it look like bird poop. Oh my gosh, what a good idea. I say like I didn't come up with it. I got it from Taco though. I'm gonna say this is Taco's idea. Um, hang on. Let's I'm actually gonna put that there because I'm gonna hide. Dude, this music is so good. Man. Oh, someone came along and Strip is gonna be Ace himself. Probably. I mean, dude, something really cool about Realms is they give you this feed so you can see what people are up to, and they give you this timeline so you can literally see when people are playing, and like, yeah, like when they've played on. So you can see I play on the world pretty much every day. But yeah, like my buddy was on last night, and dude, it's super cool. It's really cool to see when people are playing. Almost forgot the crafting table was up here. It's too much. It's just too much happening. And that's far too light. Yeah, so it kind of creates a natural crevice that water would run down. I like that. I like that. Let's so then yeah, if you come out here, there's just like little bits of rock hanging over. Piques your curiosity, makes you want to come up to this ledge. Or tear all of this out. When will taco dip? There's hole from the front. I might have patched that because it was a while ago. I'll go over there and look again. Just working on my mod. Fair enough, man. That's so the only problem with working on mods is I feel like oh, there's a hole. Yeah, okay. So I feel like they're like every time I like updating. You know, I like updating when Mojang releases new updates. So oh, dude, you know what? I tell you what. Maybe make it an official hole and make water stream down from that. Dude, that would be kind of cool. But here, yes, that's exactly what I was looking for. Dude, that's so sneaky. No freaking way. Hang on. Dude. That's too sneaky. This is brutal. Hang on. Just toss that in my storage system real quick. That's too sneaky. That's too sneaky. Hang on. I know one of these has miscellaneous books in it. Is it here? There we go. Ah, I've used this book already. The lag, holy crap. Dude, honestly, I don't even notice it. Like, this lag is not that bad. This is pretty standard lag. Just normal amount of lag. Are there books in here? There should be books in here. Dude, what the? Where are my books at? Yes, sir. He's on it. Temp knows what I'm thinking. This is gonna be freaking brutal. Like this is almost cruel. the level of how hidden this is gonna be. Okay, that was pretty bad. That was pretty laggy. I can't even make an excuse. That was really bad. All right, hang on. I'm gonna take a quick screen clip of this so that I can remember the format here. There we go. And I think this is number 8, if I'm not mistaken. It's the most recent one was hidden over here. Yeah, sir. Oh, that's weird. Oh, what the heck, man? Oh, come on. It's gonna be... You see how easy it is for me to get off topic? Sidetracked. Wait, where's the original? Oh, huh? I see. He has he has an item in his hand. Why is he not searching the one down there? He's supposed to search the one down there last. This one? The one right here? Do I need to, like, replace his feet with a slab or something? Oh, this is way more work than I wanted to do. Hang on. Can I click on this guy to take the item out of his hand? You can click on him, right? You're supposed to be able to click on him to get him to drop the item they're holding, right? Am I tripping? Okay, I see. Now he's got it. He did drop the said items. Hang on. Ah, darn. Woo! There we go. Okay. Yes. Yes, that's exactly how it's supposed to work. Okay. I think we fixed it. Well, not fixed it. Temporarily fixed it. What did I even come here for? Oh my gosh. Wow, that's really bad. That's really bad. Usually, I think the stream is making it even worse. Which one is this? Stream is definitely making it worse. Number 7. Yeah, that's what I thought. Here we go. Any news about the new server? Not really. I'm still working on it with Hacker. We're working on figuring out the mod. I need to set up a time to meet with him to figure that stuff out. But no, it'll probably be launched sometime in January. Hopefully early. But yeah. Checking the book number? Yes, I was. You were near a lot of MBT data. That probably doesn't help. Yeah, also true. Also true. Oh, these things are true. All right. Let's see. Enter. Congratulations. Well, wait a second. Should this be an ACE's headquarters secret, or is this technically is the golf course a separate area? I'm gonna say it is. I'm gonna say this is the first one actually. Ace in the hole is actually what the golf course is called. Well, no, I'm gonna still call it Ace's HQ. I'm gonna keep it in the same area. It should be secret number 8. And then we need to center these. And then from there we can go down here. This secret was on, and then today is what, 12:20? There you go. I think it's supposed to be one lower. That looks right. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. Info. This should be the same, right? The secret is part of the... This is HQ. Did... It should be this, right? It's completion. Am I right? I'm pretty sure that's how the proper grammar. I've got it wrong in this other one. Actually, we have a bit more. Hang on. Hang on. I've got another secret that works the same way. It's over here. I'm not gonna let you guys see it. Come on. You want to find these secrets, you gotta play them yourself, and you gotta discover them for yourself. No cheating, okay? But this one... Oh. It documents it like this, and then the back end is just, yeah, instructions equal, yeah, yep. Okay, there we go. Rude. Yeah, I know. Well, you want to find the secret, you gotta hop on the world, find it yourself, man. We've already already showed the location of so many secrets that I don't really want to, like, some of them are obviously more hidden than others. I don't want to show them off if I don't have to. Dang. This is part of... I see. There we go. That makes sense. A corner stair. There we go. Instructions. There we go. What should we call this? What should we call this, right? Hang on. Guys, we need a name. I feel like we should go with like Rocky something, right? So it's near the golf course too. I feel like the name should be some kind of pun with rocks and golf, right? That's terrible. Pew pew, that's terrible. Yeah, no. Veto. Yo, Zenith! Tuning in on YouTube. Sorry, it's been you probably said that a while ago and I just didn't see it. I've been waiting for this stream. Dude, we're gonna try and do these every week in the new year. We don't know if we'll be able to keep it up, but in the new year, we're gonna try and do these every week. So over here, right here, you'll be able to reach through this stair to open this barrel, and that's where it's gonna be. So this secret is gonna be right here. And we need a name for it. I feel like, ooh, that's a, we can patch that. I don't know. Rocky 3, dude, it's so funny. I was tempted to just call it like Rocky 4 or something like that, or Rocky 3. Yeah, I was sitting here like, man. See, I prefer Rocky 4 over Rocky 3. That might be a hot take, but I do. Probably more delay, not gonna lie. Yet I still get ads, bruh. That's brutal. Download a VPN or something like that, you know? Yeah, I mean, dude, Rocky 3 is actually super funny. It does make sense. It's the third rock, like from here, 1, 2, 3, assuming you don't count that one. Zenith, yell at Zenith to look at Discord. Zenith, look at Discord. Oh, Taco's really behind. Taco is crazy behind if he's just now hearing me talk about Zenith. Dude, I kind of want to call it Rocky 3. Oh, man. I don't think that's totally... I don't think it totally makes sense, though. I don't know. Yeah, dude, I might. I just might. Is Rocky 3 about golf? It's a boxing movie. See, but now I feel like I'm obliged to make a Rocky 1, 2, and 4. We can do that, though. I think I'm going to put it in parentheses like that. Do I put it in parentheses or do I not? No, we're not going to put it in parentheses. Just like that. We're not. Boom. Rocky 3. Just reloaded, so hopefully I won't be behind. Hopefully not. Let me know when you hear that. Type it in chat when you've heard that. And I'll see how far behind you are. Oh, man. Okay. Hmm. I really wish there were like basalt stairs and slabs, but there's not, which kind of sucks. I need some deep slate. Gosh. Taco literally tuned in on YouTube just to yell at Zenith. Oh man. Funny thing is, he hasn't responded yet. Bro, watch me add him and he responds like immediately. That would be funny. Hmm. Where's all my cobblestone? Hmm. Hmm. I ate it, bruh. Come on, man. We're doing a burrito SMP session later today, so I need him to tell me if he's available. Oh, fair enough. That makes sense. That makes sense. How's this look from over here? This is a view I haven't really looked at. So, from over here, yeah, we're gonna want not too much. Okay, I can kind of see it. I can kind of see it. Sure, it would look better if you fish. Sure, it would look better if you finished it. Shut up. I don't want to hear it, bro. No, I mean, I'm not trying to look at the progress I have. I'm trying to, like, imagine, like, what should go in this corner, right? Like, I'm trying to visualize how, like, how I should carry it out. You know what I mean? Like, if I want to bring it out. Dude, honestly, that whole thing being kind of cast in shadow looks kind of cool, but we need to find a way to darn, that's tough. You're being mean. That's not funny, man. It's not. It's not funny at all. I expect a full written apology, please. Bruh. My inventory is a bit full. Just a bit. There we go. What up, Stitch? Stitch Cell Real? That's hard to... I thought it said cereal at first. I was like, that's Stitch cereal. I don't know what to think about that. What up? Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for tuning in. Boom. Here we go. Ace, I apologize for my words earlier. I was attempting to make a joke, and I didn't realize that you would. I mean, I'm just messing with you. I wish you can find it within your heart to forgive me, 07. Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? You had me right up until you said 07. I was gonna forgive you, but now I just don't feel like I can. Now I just don't feel like I can, and it's all your fault, so... You have no one but yourself to blame. No one but yourself to be mad at. What should we do here? And technically that is 2, right? Like a gap of 2. Is that too much? No, I think that looks good. Oh my gosh. This post is off. Oh, I see. That's why it's off. Because it's... Yep. That's annoying. Just gonna put it here, I suppose. There we go. Waffles! Hi, how are you doing today? I'm pretty good. How are you, Waffles? Want to join my realm? Yeah, I got my own realm, unfortunately. I'm working on right now, man. So, I got plenty of work to do. Dude, I like the way that casts. That's going to cast like a good shadow on the rock ledge there. Hang on. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's going to look good. I could, because I've got so many slabs up under there. If I wanted to light it up a bit more. Could do something like that, and that light would shine through a little bit. Yeah, you can see that. Dude. That's good. I think I need to move it a bit away. Like, it's a bit too bright, but that's good. See if we can put one right there. Yeah, I feel like it needs to be like maybe here. And that should peek through the stone because it's all like slabs and not full blocks. Yeah, look at that! I mean, I know I could have gotten like a similar effect just by putting some glow lichen on there, which I probably still will do, but... Like, you see that just slight glowing coming through the rocks there? I think that really ties the whole thing together. And during the day, you won't even be able to notice. Oh. Can say only Stitch, by the way. Can say, oh, I'll say Stitch. Gotcha, yep. Tiny Dino, I'm back from watching your Forever World video. Nice. Last version? Last version. I am playing on the latest version, if that's what you're asking. Yes, this is the most recent version of Minecraft. How was the video? What was your thoughts? I'm really happy with that video. Really happy with the way it came together. So eager to hear what people have to say. And I'm also, now that I'm looking out and I can see all of that done, I really want to get this lake bed done. All right, let's just follow along here. I think I want this to kind of come along here. Basalt, and then, so yeah, we're gonna go from basalt to deep slate to polished basalt to pale oak to tough. There we go. To mossy. There we go. Honestly, the mossy shouldn't matter. We're not going to get to that point. How exactly do I go about bringing... Oh, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Hang on. Build a yacht? I can build a yacht. I don't know if I'll do that today, but I could do that. Maybe in another stream. We'll see. Hang on. I will be right back. Dude, that bot sent not one but 2 messages, bruh. Okay. But the yacht would need to be an accurate scale. 200? I mean, how big? I mean, I think you're thinking mega yacht. As a mega yacht would be huge, right? Yeah, only like 10 to 20 meters, bro. Yeah. Yeah, and even with a mega yacht, it's still only 60 meters. That's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. Yeah. So here's the thing. How big is the Titanic? Okay, there we go. 269 meters. Yeah, that is an absolutely gigantic ship. That's I'm actually already planning on building a 2-scale replica of the Ark, Noah's Ark from the Bible, or the Ark Encounter if you've been to the Ark Encounter. The Ark Encounter is awesome, by the way. If you've never been to the Ark Encounter in Kentucky, it's really cool. It's awesome. I would highly recommend it. Maybe an iceberg in his path. What? He said that? I don't know. Shh. Don't be talking about that. Okay, this cliff's there we go. And then I think that would do. There we go. Can't believe someone would say such a dark joke. Yeah, it must have been the wind. I didn't hear anything, actually. I don't even know what you're talking about. It's really annoying that I can't fit all these blocks in my inventory. Like, I just don't have enough space. Build a small fishing boat? I could do that. I would assume you mean... I do have multiple, technically. I've got a lot of these boats. A little gondola. Like a small gondola type boat. I've got 4 of these right now, scattered around. There's one here, there's one there, there's one there, and there's a white one over there. Yeah. Eventually I'll have one of every wood type. We can build another one of these, though. I was thinking of putting one somewhere here. So that's either going to be birch, jungle, spruce, or dark oak. What do you guys think would look good over here? I feel like jungle actually wouldn't look bad. But maybe, like a spruce or a dark oak. You got to keep in mind, though, I want to scatter these gondolas out. I want to scatter them around this whole area. So there's going to be a few. There's going to be one back here. I think I'm going to have a dark oak gondola that's actually capsized back here. And it's going to be capsized like up against this beach here. So dark oak is out. Birch I'll probably put right there. So spruce or jungle. I feel like spruce or jungle would both look good. Oh, I didn't even think about doing one. No, the hellwoods are out. The warped wood, the crimson wood, because they don't have boats. They need a boat. So you can put a boat in them. So. So as it transitions over here, I actually want to go from caved in like this to kind of caved out. And you know, honestly, I'm actually kind of thinking about like what if I actually put some water trailing down right here? You know what I mean? I would say oak, birch, or jungle. Oh, oak! I actually completely... How did I forget about oak? It sounds like new Super Mario Brothers Wii credits, jazz remix. Brothers, homie knows is Super Mario's music. How does that look? It's pretty good. It just needs to come out by one more, I think. Like... So I don't want it to come out here. There we go. And if I break those, it should go back to here as well. Yeah. I can make it look a little bit better. I like that. We can fix it up even more. Lego Movie video game was the second one. Of course I know all the... Yeah. Oh my gosh. Bruh. Oh, that's acacia wood. I didn't even realize. Hang on. Feels a little off right there. And there we go. I think that's all the spots that we need flooded. Continuing over here. Yeah, I think I want to transition to something that's kind of more intentionally carved away, right? And kind of comes out and up. Maybe young, but I'm old enough to feel nostalgic whenever I hear songs or see gameplay from those games, fair enough. I feel like it's weird to be nostalgic. Like, I feel like you still play them, no? Right? Like, it's kind of weird to be nostalgic about things that you still do. How else would you describe the warm fuzzy feeling I get when I listen to the Minecraft Alpha soundtrack? Ooh, I mean, yeah, sounds like nostalgia, right? Dang, I feel like that should just be, yeah, I'll just be dirt for now. Might change it later to moss or something. Ugh. Stitch says spruce. Stitch says build a spruce boat. Do I do spruce or jungle though? I don't know. I really can't decide. Why can I not make up my mind? I do like the way it looks so far. That's true. We can do spruce. I think spruce would look good. Are you going to continue with M creator tutorials like breeding or sleep mechanics? Possibly. Quite possibly. I have not really decided what I'm going to do about M creator tutorial videos. I haven't fully decided that they're going away. So, but I also just I don't really do M Creator anymore. Like, it's just not something I do casually for myself, so I'm not constantly learning new M Creator techniques, so it doesn't really make as much sense to continue posting videos. But I might. I have not decided. I've not decided. By the way, in your Forever World video, when you were just putting your builds and angles, that will be fun to draw. So yeah, I really like the video. I wish I was a YouTube member, but sadly I'm not. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate. And I am still planning on doing one free world download every year, Dino, at this time of the year. I'm gonna release a world download that's just free for everyone. But if you want to keep track and keep up to date, yeah, it's gonna be members only. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole idea of the video, is just trying to get cinematic shots of all the various areas. Vid was good. Now I want to draw more of your Forever World. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's awesome, actually. What about your mod? Ace's MC Overhaul has not been updated in a long time, and I don't have any plans to update it, so I have no idea. I am working on another mod that I'm building with Java code. I'm making it just with regular Java code, and I don't know. I have no idea when that will be released, because it's a very much a side project for me. It's not something I'm super interested in. I do love mod making. It is pretty fun. It's just very back burner right now for me. So let's see. Yeah. Okay. Okay, there we go. All this needs to get torn out. Hmm. I think it's looking pretty good. I'm a dip. No worries, man. Good luck with you with you thing. Dude, taco dip. Taco dip? Sounds actually kind of interesting. Is taco dip a dip for tacos or a dip made out of tacos? Right? Is it like buffalo chicken dip? Or is it like chips and dip? You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, what is taco dip? Better not be made out of tacos. Wait, I had tacos last night. I let it, dude. They were fire, too. They're really good. I don't know how you make your tacos. But I take some chicken tacos, basically just some chicken. You throw that in the crock pot with some salsa, some brown sugar, some cumin, some garlic powder, some onion powder. You know what I mean? Throw all that into a Did you dip the sauce? No, no dip. No dip for me. And cooked that up. That shredded that. Oh my gosh, that chicken's so good. Threw some pico de gallo on there, homemade pico with some sour cream, a bit of cheese, some lettuce, some guac, some avocado. Dude, it was so good. It's so good. There we go. I think that's looking pretty great. This needs to be going sideways. Yeah, just like that. I do feel like we need just a bit more detail up here. Feels a bit bland. I want it to be mostly open like that, but it just feels a bit bland without all the, you know, just comparatively. Dude, that already looks way better than it used to. Like with the old rocks there, it already looks way better compared to that. Okay. Now she's coming together. Oh, crap, crap. I think I pushed that boat out. Yeah. Oh, I'm actually missing a sign here. Oops. Boat's not even finished. Oops. That is what it is. Hmm. Dude, that was super weird. How deep should this go? Because I feel like it should go like one deeper than it is. But I did kind of intentionally keep it shallow. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, I feel like that immediately clears up some of the busyness. Hang on, I'm just gonna put... I swear I'm gonna forget this is in here. Put the coral in there for now, hang on. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. something like that. Yeah. Hang on. I like this. 2 randomized? Possibly. So I'm not an expert in like erosion or anything, but I'm trying to keep in mind like the direction the water is moving. So that is an outstream right there. The thing is, I've got multiple outstreams that would be pushing water into here. So this is an outstream, right? So this stream flows this way and out into the pond. So that means the sand would be getting pushed away from here, which is why I've got it so eroded right here. And then I would assume that that water will meet with that water and kind of create a bit of a whirlwind here, which is why I've got a bit of an erosion here. And then it's all just going to kind of push out, and then all of this ends up being more or less flat. I do think you're right that it is a little bit too random. Hang on, let's see if we can cut this back. Just like too much, you know? Yeah, I think that's a bit better. It's more of a natural curve because this should be more natural. Although, so this water, there's going to be a waterfall right here. So that's going to stir up a lot of the water. But I think by the time it gets over here, it should be settled. Should be more settled. So yeah, let's try and get rid of some of this extra erosion on the edges. And just make it look more settled. I do like this better. Thank you for the tip. Thank you for the comment. It gets a little bit hectic up in there, but I don't think it looks bad. There we go. I like that. That's interesting, the water direction idea. Yeah, it's something I try to keep in mind whenever I'm doing really any kind of terraforming. So like, that's why I've got darker areas down here, is the idea is that the water is splashing these rocks and keeping them in a state of semi-permanent wetness. Speaking of, that would also mean that this should not be moss, because moss is not going to grow where there is no air. There has to be at least a little bit of air for moss to grow. But it also means that this should be a bit darker. Yeah. Something like that I think looks really good. then I just feel like we should have more moss around it. It's not bad. I'm good, but I think it'd be more terraformed. But you know, it is about. Oh, it's absolutely about the build style. Absolutely. Definitely no one right answer. You know what I mean? Definitely more than one right answer. So. Okay, I like that better now, actually. Yeah. So you can see I try to create a crevice there. I feel like this cobblestone right there goes up too much. So we should try and smooth this out. I think I'm going to put an andesite here just for a bit of texture. Honestly, I think that's fine. Just leaving it like that. Yeah. And this shouldn't be moss. It should just be regular cobblestone. The moss makes it too dark. Maybe it should be andesite. Let's just try andesite. That's all I got on me. Dang, yeah, I like that a lot better. It's just something that's something I'm always trying to keep in mind. That's why I have mud along the edges of the path. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to think like, what would be the natural course of events? You know what I mean? Like, if I was thinking natural erosion, natural world forces, and I'm not a genius. I can't like, and I'm not like trained in all of this stuff. I don't know erosion. But just trying to keep it in mind, like this feels crowded. I'll probably come back in here and tear a lot of it, because like in these narrow areas the water should be rushing a lot faster if it's moving at all, so it feels like it'd be a lot harder for this stuff to build up and grow here, you know what I mean? And it doesn't have to be perfect, but just trying to keep these things in mind, it makes it feel more realistic and thus feel better. Like you don't even know until someone points it out to you why it feels good. But then as soon as someone's like, oh, this looks realistic, this is what you would expect to see in real life, you're like, oh yeah, it does. This is why it looks good. Hang on. I want to put this here. ACE biology. It's like geography, kind of. Natural science. I think it's technically environmental science is actually the field, but good guess. Lily pads? Oh yeah. I want to add lily pads all around the place, but lily pads are one of the few non-renewable resources. So I need to go to a swamp and like just deforest a bunch of lily pads. The only lily pads I have are over here in this corner. This corner is kind of arguably like the most finished, because you can see I've got brown candles for the cattails. I've got some lily pads all around. So this corner here is arguably the most finished. I've even got like a few little amethyst buds in here because I thought they looked good with the coral and whatnot. And honestly, I don't think this is too much coral for this area, because it makes sense that the coral would be growing kind of tucked away. Like, you'll notice that. Like, over here at the dock, I'm like, underneath the dock should just be full of grass, right? Because you never, like, you don't have any water turbulence under the dock. Like, it all kind of breaks itself up. And just other thoughts like that. Like, when it hits here, the only thing growing on the grass here is these crystals, because it's, like, hardy, I guess, you know what I mean? And I'll cut, there are too many of them, I'll cut back. But stuff like that, I just try to think of stuff like that and make it look as realistic as possible. Like these buttons, I've been thinking about adding some cherry buttons and maybe even some pale oak buttons, just very rarely, because they kind of look like snails, you know, or like other shells, right? Amethyst works perfect for a new type of coral, a purple one. Yeah, I thought the amethyst worked really well. I'm happy with the amethyst, but we're trying to focus over here right now. Trying to focus over here. I'm really happy with the way this cliffside is working. Oh gosh, what time is it? Oh wow, it's already like noon. I'm probably gonna go for about 30 more minutes, and then we'll call it for a lunch break. And probably be done with the stream for today. Dude, this is really good progress. Let's fill this in. Let's just fill this in with sand real quick. All right, let's see what type of sand we might want here. Something like that maybe. Hang on. See, it's a bit too flat, but if we kind of connect it up like that, I feel like it suddenly works a lot better. Yeah, probably not ideal, but it works. It works. I don't know if we could do better, but we're just gonna keep rolling with it because for now it is good enough. We gotta move this back down. Dog ambience. Yeah, dude, I've got all of my dogs on this island right over here. The only type of dog I don't have is the lone wolf, the rare one that spawns in the grove biomes. But I'm working on it. We'll get one eventually. So, yeah, for now they're just a bunch of dogs here, though. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not bad at all. Let's continue out here. Dang, we brought back like what, 2 shulkers of sand. We've already gone through about 1 because we still got, yeah, a whole nother shulker right here. Oh wow, we haven't really gone through that much sand at all. Come on, we're doing just fine. Let's make more of those. I like this. I like this. Yeah, this looks good. I like it. I like it. Let's go ahead and clear this out right here. We can put sand in all those spots. Real question is, do we go deeper? Do we go deeper? Do we leave it? Hmm. Yeah, I think it might be worth it to go deeper in just a few spots. Hmm. There we go. Yeah. Well, hang on, hang on. No, that's too much. I think that's it. I think that's simple enough, and that's it. Yeah. We like that. Let's, dang, it's looking so much better. Okay, there we go. Now if we come over here. Okay. That's good. Oh, there's some obsidian. Huh. I guess I did have some of that obsidian expanded out all the way to over here, but not all of it. How much time do you guys think it'll take to finish this? Finish the lake bed here. I think I'm gonna fill it all in with sand and then go back and add in some detailing of like a one lower layer. Because I do think it should be a slight bit lower as well, right in the center, but not in the whole area. Yeah, that's gonna look really weird if it's just all flat. I think we're gonna have to add a little bit more roughness right in the center there, but it shouldn't be too big a deal. Dang, guys, hang on. Let's look from up here again. Dang, that's looking so much better. I'm really happy with it. Looks very well. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. This stuff takes forever, man. It's like, it's so tedious, and I put so much thought behind every single block that gets placed, man. Not so much in the riverbed, because the riverbed is mostly just sand, so I can kind of just fill it in and turn my brain off. But like these rocks, like every single block that gets placed has an extreme amount of thought put behind it. And it's just a lot of blocks, a lot of thought. So terraforming, man, terraforming takes so long. Add more blocks like gravel and clay. I might. I've considered it. Just adding some more texture in. See, the thing is, like, hang on, give me a second. Like, let's go up here. If we look out here, would that really look better with gravel or clay mixed in there? I don't think so. I don't think it would. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it so that anywhere where it would be like evident that someone is keeping up with the grounds, right? So like this area right here and that area right there, I think I'm gonna do both of those entirely out of sand. And then as this area extends out into here, especially right there, I'm gonna have it slowly mix into other things that aren't just sand. Because if we follow this line all the way back, you can kind of see right here, I've already started turning that into mud. So as by the time it gets all the way out here, it's not going to be sand, it's going to be more like mud. So it has to kind of blend as it goes. So I don't know. I've got a couple of photos pulled up in terms of like how to make things look good underwater and stuff like that. So we'll see. That's right, this place is tropical one, so more blocks look like a swamp. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so that's kind of the idea. Is I'm gonna this area is gonna be a bit more tropical, and then as it expands out over to here, it's gonna turn a bit more to swamp. Exactly. I do think eventually, once I have this whole thing terraformed and all, like the entire river and the entire pond terraformed, I'm going to try and fill it with one of every type of tropical fish, which is like, what, 5,000 different types of tropical fish. So it's going to take forever. But that's what I want to do because I think it would be fun. All right, there we go. Swamp missing Ace overhauls alligator. Dude, that alligator, I really like that alligator. I thought it actually turned out really well. I'm really happy. That is too bad that is missing that. I would love to see like alligators or crocodiles added to Minecraft. That would be really cool. Dang, okay, so before we... I need to finish putting the slabs and stairs and stuff here. Hang on. No, I want to do this. Okay, so if this water is coming and getting pushed this way, there's no way that we'd have something like that. It'd be more like that, if anything, right? There we go. And yeah, from this dock I'll have some stripes that kind of go out. Yeah. Add reptiles in Ace's MC overall? I mean, what types of reptiles though? Are there any reptiles in Minecraft? Wait a second. Are there any reptiles in Minecraft at all? Dude, I don't think so. There aren't any birds either, are there? No, there's like only mammals. Mammals and fish. They're amphibians because of the frogs. Ender dragon? Technically. Yeah, I guess the dragon would technically be a reptile. Yeah. Yeah. Dinosaurs are reptiles, yeah. Chickens are birds, they're not reptiles. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So when they say that like T-Rexes are closely related to chickens, I'm like, yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think, which I'm not saying that T-Rexes definitely had feathers, but I'll tell you this much: Velociraptors definitely had feathers. Like without a doubt. Okay, wow, dude, look, the images for the Velociraptor actually look like accurate. Wow, okay. So yeah, this is probably what Velociraptors looked more or less like. At least a lot more similar to this than they do this. The Jurassic Park movies completely got them wrong. The Velociraptors are almost birds. Maybe even they are birds. The thing is, evolution will try and tell you that the Velociraptor is somewhere between a bird and a reptile. Evolution's a joke, and I mean, just complete fairy tale. So they're either a bird or a reptile. There's no such, like, birds can't become reptiles. Reptiles can't become birds. So it's a bird or it's a reptile. I personally think it's a bird, but oh yeah, you're right. There aren't. Yeah, I did say there aren't birds. I guess chicken would be a type of bird. I see. I was thinking you were responding to his dinosaur comment for some reason, and I just went off on a weird tangent. I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, chicken would be a bird, because I was thinking bat, but bats are mammals. Super interesting. Super interesting. Also, the Dimetrodon are close to human than reptiles. See, that's a misleading fact. Like, when they say that something is closer to humans than reptile, or like closer to one species than another, what they mean is that, like, if you examine the DNA and its genetics, those genetics more closely resemble the genetics of species A versus species B. Not that they're actually related in any way, but anyways. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of interesting though. I've never heard of a Dimetrodon. Hang on. Oh, interesting. That's really cool. Dude, dinosaurs are so epic. That's really ugly. I really love dinosaurs. It's not a dinosaur, it's a synapsoid. Man, I don't know the difference. Come on. I don't know that. It's an animal that is presumably extinct and lived, you know, went extinct with the dinosaurs. So I'm gonna say it's a dinosaur. To me, dinosaur means any creature that went extinct when the flood happened. Or, quote, the meteor hit, if you're an atheist. Came back. Yeah, we're chatting. So here's what we're talking. Oh, tiny dino. That's so funny. Yeah, we're talking about dinosaurs. We are. What brought this up? Oh, reptiles. I noticed that there are technically no reptiles in Minecraft unless you include the Ender Dragon, which I didn't catch that. I think Stitch caught the Ender Dragon, which was not caught, remembered the Ender Dragon, which was actually a really good catch. I would have totally forgotten. But I don't think there are any reptiles in Minecraft other than the Ender Dragon, which is super interesting. Before the Cretaceous age, well, it is the easiest way to say. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, the thing is, here's the problem. I don't subscribe to the deep time theory. I think deep time theory is a really dumb theory and only exists so that evolution can then exist. But evolution doesn't really have. I have a video about this on my YouTube page, so if you've been there, you know how I feel about evolution. It doesn't really have any science, any sound science that backs it up. So I don't believe in evolution. I think it's a complete joke. And I think that deep time gets pushed just so that evolution is not completely debunked. So I don't really subscribe to deep time. So when you say the Cretaceous period, I'm like, yeah, I can understand the vibe of what you're going for, like in the major events that define that period, but that period isn't millions of years old. The period is like at best 1,000 years old, and even then, I think that's way too long. Like sniffer dinosaur. Oh, that's super interesting. What would the sniffer be? Because like the sniffer is technically, I guess, like meant to be a dinosaur, but it's definitely not a reptile, right? Like it's a I think the sniffer's a mammal, right? Like unless they're feathers. Like, hang on, I got sniffers over here. We're gonna go take a look at them. Unless Unless this is feathers and not fur. Oh my gosh. Oh, get back in there. Get back in there. You climbed out, you little SOB. Unless this is feathers and not fur, this is definitely a mammal. But sniffers are born from eggs. Dude, that's also a great point. I mean, platypus. Dude, what if the sniffer is like... Which... This is Minecraft. I just said I don't believe in evolution. But if this is Minecraft, they can put evolution in Minecraft if they want. Dude, what if the sniffer's like evolves... Or like an ancient ancestor of the platypus, which is not in Minecraft, but like just like theoretically, if we're imagining it in our head, I think that could kind of make sense, right? I feel, yeah, Stitch is on it. Sniffer is a very strange creature for Minecraft, classified as an extinct creature of the game. They have hair, probably representing a platypus. Dude, he's on it. He's on it. Dude, we're on the same page, Stitch. Me and you. Yeah. I think it probably is meant to be like, I think Mojang had an ancestor of a platypus in mind when they designed the sniffer. You're not selling lily pads, are you? No. Yeah. See, that's already looking a lot better, but it's kind of flat, isn't it? Like, I feel like we need to go in there and add some detailing. Let's add some detailing there, and then we'll call it a day. Oh, and this is way too, like, rigid here. This needs to be broken up more. There we go. That's better. Can I not? Really? All right, whatever. It's too much. There we go. Look at that. That's looking natural. Biologician said they don't know what dinosaurs looked like, so they just cover around the fossils with meat. I don't know what the heck biologician is. I think maybe that's a YouTuber. But yeah. Whether it's an evolutionist or a creationist trying to tell you this is what dinosaurs looked like, it's still just a guess at the end of the day. There are certain things we can know for sure, and certain ways of like discovering certain things, like a lot of, not a lot, but sometimes feathers will go all the way to the bone and attach at the bone. So if the bone is slightly porous, you can tell that the creature had feathers. And if it's not, then you can tell that it didn't. And various stuff like that. But that's pretty much it. Also, I mean, feathers are incredibly hard to fossilize, but it is possible for feathers to be fossilized. So, but for the most part, yeah, we have absolutely no way of knowing what dinosaurs looked like, what they sounded like. We have no way of knowing whatsoever. Looks like a small earthquake in the lake. Yeah, kinda. I see what you're saying. I think once we get all the seagrass in, because right now it does look a little weird, but I think once we get it finished and once we get the seagrass in, it's gonna look a lot better. Yeah, I think that's already looking a lot better. I think we just need to continue kind of on this path. Well, the ad... Wait. Skin warping. I'm assuming you mean warming. Skin warming is what we did to dinosaurs. Or skin warping. Okay. No, skin warping is what we did to the dinosaurs. So what we did is that we got the skeletons and just put skin on it and called it a day. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Well, the Edmontosaurs, a big hadrosaurus, didn't have feathers, and that's seen in its mummy body. Also, other dinosaurs like Velociraptor are clearly with feathers. Man, dude, I don't know enough about dinosaurs to be having this conversation. I'm quickly learning I am out of my depth with what little I know about dinosaurs. I think that's everything. Okay, I think that's everything waterlogged. Honestly, it kind of looks good as is. I meant skin wrapping. Okay, look it up with animals that are around today. It's terrifying. Oh, gross. Yeah, it's a lot to know about these creatures. Dude, I mean, there's a ton to know. There's also a ton that we just can't know. And that is also very true. Something I hadn't really thought of is like, we don't have any idea like where their organs were, or like if they had blubber or anything like that. Like, we're pretty much just skin wrapping, and that's, yeah, kind of terrifying. Hmm. Bruh, it freaked me out there for a second, man. Yo. Oh, man. Dude, I think it's looking good. Well, this is too straight. This is far too straight. We just need to bring this in. You know what? Not a slab. Piece of sand. Yeah, I kind of want these to stretch out over here and over to here a bit. And I want there to be another one right here that kind of dips down. Make more one level down. Yeah. Yeah, it just needs to be, it needs to kind of come across the whole thing, doesn't it? So I need to finish it out here and here. I need to go get some more stairs. Hang on. Guys, I think that might be it. Oh, it's getting real close. Hang on. I think that's it, man. I think that's good. Dude, look how I can't see anything. Like, what the heck is up with that? Oh, it's probably the fact that this isn't all waterlogged. Yeah, see, now it's all gone. Looks a lot better. Yeah, that looks better. That looks much better. I remember the first time I ever saw anyone do something like this, it was Scar on Hermitcraft. I can't even remember what he was building, but some kind of island. And he made, like, the border of the island was all completely custom terraformed using sandstone. Exactly like what I'm doing here. And dude, it looks so good. It was crazy impressive, and I could only imagine how long it took. But that's the first time I ever saw someone use like sandstone to try and develop an ocean or a pond or something like that. I think this is looking really good. I do think it's a bit much right now. In fact, I think that extra layer actually kind of detracts and is like it's not deep enough to really justify it at the current level. But might not. Yeah. I feel like it looks a little bit odd, like it's a little too deep to justify it at the moment, but I think once we get everything else in place around it, it's gonna look really good. Like all the seagrass and coral and lily pads and cattails. Big stretch. Oh my gosh. I think it's gonna look really good. Oh my gosh, how did I miss that? Hugger redeemed sit-ups. Oh, that was this minute. Huh, okay. I just happened to check right at the minute that he redeemed that. That's crazy. I thought I had missed something a while ago. Guys, this is looking really good. That's technically all I wanted to get done in today's stream. I will probably decorate it myself, maybe off camera. We'll see. Let's do the sit-ups and then let's build that spruce boat. Let's do the sit-ups and let's build the spruce boat. All right, sit-up time. Whew. Let's do full cam. We'll do full cam. Here we go. All right. I'm not going to tuck it. We're going to make it real hard on me, even though I haven't done sit-ups in ages. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, I probably should have taken my belt off. I feel like that would have made it a lot more comfortable. But here we are. My bad. All right. Back to the game. Yeah, let's go get some spruce wood real quick. And we'll well. No, I feel like the spruce, I'm gonna put it next to this dock. Like it's gonna be kind of like right here. And I feel like the spruce right up against this dock, this already spruce dock, would look kind of weird. So I think it would look a little bit better if we did the jungle and we kind of put it like right about here. I'm gonna do jungle. Let's put all this crap away. I know one of these I already have torch flowers in. There we go. Dang, that was a lot of sand we've used up here. Not too much though, but a lot. Oh. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna get 2 pieces of chiseled tuff to finally finish this bridge. And then we also needed jungle wood, right? So jungle wood is here. It should be all the more jungle wood we need. Let's think. All of the boats also have lanterns, and you know what? We're gonna make a chest boat. So what type of lantern would look best on the jungle boat? Probably one of the copper lanterns, so we'll worry about it later. Oh, I don't have any chests? That's super annoying. That's okay, I can craft one. Ouch. Gotta go. No worries, man. See you later. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, just wrapping things up anyways. Let's see. We're gonna do this. We gotta make some more trapdoors. We're gonna have to make a boat. How do these boats come together? I can't even remember. It's 4, right? Yeah, 4 stairs on the end, trapdoors on the bottom. Yeah. Dude, I'm literally crouching. What the hell? Hang on. There we go. It just needs the lanterns. Oh, guys. Look at that. Oh my gosh, what a view. Hang on, hang on. Come here, you. Huh. Guys, what a view. I dig it. Yeah, not quite finished, but man, that looks good. That was good. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate it. We're going to try. Probably the next stream will be either Wednesday or Thursday in January. The first Wednesday or Thursday in January, probably. Can't say that for sure. But the goal is to stream the same thing. I think what we'll probably end up doing is working on the forest over here and finishing up the forest. But we have tons and tons and tons of projects all around this area of our base that we can totally finish up. Hacker, dude, Hacker, what's up, man? Missed most of the stream because of regional. Dude, that's tough. But hey, welcome in. How'd your regional tourneys go? I hope that's good. Hacker, actually, it's too bad you missed it because look, I did it. I did the lake bed. I was literally about to at you in the Discord and be like, look, I did it. I did it. At least I want to. Let's go. Let's go. Big hype. Big dubs for Hacker. At least he won. Come on, that's awesome. Yeah, /W. Absolutely, for real. Yeah, dude. Did the lake bed by your request, man. Only reason that this is what we worked on stream was because you called me out in the Discord. So now I have all Ireland nationals. Dude, good luck, man. What is this for competition wise? I used to do FLL robotics. I don't know if they have that in Ireland. But that's like the only regional and the national tournaments I ever participated in. It was super fun. Badminton. Oh my gosh. Interesting. A.C.E good after this? Bro, yes I will. Yeah, I will. I'll be eating good, bro. I'll be eating good. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Dude, that's crazy. Badminton. Bizarre. All right. I'm pretty hyped. I gotta go eat some lunch, and then maybe later today even I will fill in the seagrass that I need back here. Who knows? When next stream? Probably January of next year. Probably sometime next year. By the way, Hacker, when are you available? Message me on Discord. Just message me on Discord, because we need to figure out the mod and how well that works on the server so we can get the server up and running in January. So message me on Discord and we'll set up a time to test that out on the server. But yeah, next stream will probably be in January. Other than that, thank you all for tuning in. I will catch you probably next year. So stay safe. Love you guys.